Welcome to Play Digital Signage Tutorials. In this tutorial, we will be looking closer at background music and in particular, how to add streaming radio to your digital signage. Now, background music can be added to both playlists as well as slides. You can add local music, you can add YouTube music, you can more or less add whatever streaming music you can find that allows you to embed and autoplay their music. In my case, or in this case, we're doing TuneIn streaming radio. So let's go to tunein.com. Now I'm just going to pick a playlist. It doesn't really matter. Now when we found our channel or radio station, all we have to do is copy the URL in TuneIn. Then we're using TuneIn's generator. Add the URL here, hit the generate, and then below you will find an iframe code that can be used on a website usually. In our case, we would prefer not to use an iframe because iframe is not always supported by the player. So what we are going to use is this URL. So I will mark the URL, copy that, and then go back to my digital signage software. In this case, we're going to be building a playlist with background music running throughout the playlist. So I will be doing a master, and then I will be using one of my existing playlists within that master playlist. Let's start by creating a playlist. Master playlist, create, open the playlist up. And then, because this is the master, it has to play forever if you want the music to be playing throughout your content. So I will hit play this slide forever, hit save, then change the background color to black. And then I will add the plugin called website. Now, like I said, we are not going to be using an iframe for this purpose because iframe is not always supported. So we will simply be adding the URL, which we copied just before. Adding the URL will add the TuneIn plugin in your digital signage content, but it will not autoplay when doing so. So after this URL, I will add $autoplay equals true. And of course, all of this information is in text. You can copy it directly from our website. Now, what I've done is I've added the website plugin, I've added the URL, and I've added the autoplay functionality to that URL. And this is more or less all I have to do. Now, there's no reason to have this in your content, so we can just as well move it out of the way. Now it's off our canvas. And then you might say, well, how do I edit it? How do I find it? Well, if you go to the right side of the page, you open up layers, you'll see the website plugin right here. You'll also see that it tells you that this layer is not on the canvas. Now, if you wanted to go back on the canvas, you can simply hit center object and you have the website plugin back onto your canvas and can of course edit it. Now, let's move it out of the way again. Then I will open up playlists and I will pick this evening playlist, open up settings, and then maximize to fit the canvas. Now the way that this works, you're now going to publish a playlist, the one that we call master playlist, to your screens. This master playlist will play the music continuously and it will play the content from the playlist that I just added. So this is the same as using zones. Now, if I were to hit preview or publish this to my screens, I will see the content smoothly running through while the music is running in the background. I hope this is helpful. Thank you for listening.